So good day everyone. So my topic is only the continuation of Miss Bernalda's topic, the seven principles of design thinking in entrepreneurship. The first four discussed ni Miss Bernalda's is all about the emphasize, define, ideate, and the last one is the fourth one is the prototype. So my topic is only focused on the last three principles sa design thinking and entrepreneurship: the test, iteration, and implementation. So design thinking is only a practical guide to turning ideas into successful ventures through customer-centered innovation. So why design thinking matters for entrepreneurs? So design thinking transforms how entrepreneurs develop products and services. So without the design thinking, your business might be failed. If so design thinking is very matters, or it matters jud pag abot sa mga entrepreneurs. So okay, sa test stage. The test stage is where theory meets reality. This is your opportunity to validate assumptions and gather genuine insights from potential customers. Smart entrepreneurs know that the most elegant idea can fail if it wala siya na gather gikan sa mga customers or sa mga potential customers. So first is the gathering customer feedback. So it's important jud pag mga og feedback sa customer aron nga og nay mga gaps or problems sa imong product, you can improve it. And the next is testing usability and functionality. So before na imo igawas ang imong product, so you might test the usability and the functionality sa imong product. Next is the identifying strengths and weaknesses. So it's very important to identify the strengths and weaknesses of your product so that you can improvise or innovate it tayon before na ibaligya to the market. The next is improving the solution. Then lastly is measuring satisfaction. So it's very important and it aka na mobalik gid siya sa kung unsa ang validation or feedback nga makuha nimo sa imong potential customers. So next is iteration and improvement. So iteration is where good ideas become great products. This stage involves refining your concept based on the feedback gathered during the testing stage. It's not about getting it perfect the first time. So it's about continuous improvement that brings your product closer to what customers actually needed. So the beauty of iteration is that it transforms failure into opportunity. Each round of feedback reveals new insights that make your product stronger. Successful entrepreneurs embrace this process rather than fearing imperfection. So balik ta sa test stage nato, no, sa testing stage. So sa mga nag-gather ni mga information or feedback sa imong customer dito sa testing stage, diri sa iteration is imo na siyang improvise. So gamiton nimo to nga mga na gather nimo mga insights or mga feedback gikan sa imong customers aron nga imong ma-improve ang imong mga products, and it gives or it transforms the failure into opportunity. Okay, so implementation or launching the business. Implementation is where all your testing and iteration pays off. This is the stage where you refine your ideas becomes a real business venture. So this is where na imo na siyang i-launch or imo na siyang ibaligya sa market. Then first is the finalizing the product. So you'll finalize based on what information and insights you gather from your customers and how and after you refine your product. Next is the marketing strategies, and next is the resource planning, scaling the business, and then performance monitoring. So while nag-launch ka sa imong product, you need to monitor if there are weaknesses sa imong product nga gi-launch. So it's a cycle gihapon. So dili lang siya mag-end sa launching business because Launch is not the end, it's the beginning of the new phase. Kung asa nga mag-continue gyapon ka og learn og adapt og kanang weaknesses and and strength sa imong product. So it will mubalik gyapon siya sa testing stage, then the iteration stage, and the next is the implementation or relaunching of your business. So for generalization, test with real users. Entrepreneurs must validate their ideas with actual customers to discover what truly works and what needs refinement. Assumptions are replaced with evidence-based insights. And for the continuous refinement, through systematic iteration, businesses continuously improve their products until they're ready for the market. Each cycle brings the solution closer to perfection. Launch refined ideas. Implementation transformed the improved concept into an actual business venture. The launch represents validated, customer approved solutions ready for market. To conclude our topic, principles for success. Great ideas aren't enough. Test, improve, adapt. Continuous improvement wins. These principles apply across all entrepreneurs' ventures, from tech startups to local restaurants. The methodology is universal, so it's very broad, and sa part sa entrepreneurship or entrepreneurial spirit, these principles is very helpful jud. Labi na og ganang your just starting your business. So, design thinking is very important to the entrepreneurs para na mahimo nga successful ang imong business nga i-launch. So, testing, improving, and adapting. And I think that concludes my topic.